travel the country, so we take pictures
That's
of
gonna
cats.
be super fun. Do you guys get vacation? Do you vacation at all before or
Well,
after?
it depends on the city and time of the year.
Okay, yeah.
Like she came here in December for
Okay.
that
Oh,
show.
that's
She's
probably
like,
not the best,
no, she's like, we're showing up for the show. And
Yeah.
But like, you know, we hit New Orleans. In
Oh, that's gonna be, oh, perfect. All right. Check card.
Hey, I'm Brayden Duncan, and I am Clockwork Art, and I'm based out of Seattle, in Chicago for the weekend. You guys have got to subscribe to Raze Chaos.
And welcome back, everybody. My name is Raze Chaos. You've made it back to my channel, and it is the first Friday of the year. And what do we do with the first Friday of the year? We go back on the last first Friday video of the month, being December, where Raze said, "This is my last pin video for a while." And sure enough, the next month, not only do you have another pin video coming, you've got a bigger pin video than the ones that he's done before. And why is this? Well, Raze had to go Christmas shopping last month, and when he was looking around for stuff, he found pins. He gave pins away. He gave a couple people pins for Christmas, and ended up getting a couple pins for himself, both receiving as gifts, as some pins, and also because Raze wasn't going to pass up the opportunity to get them. But we are going to go ahead and put this guy away, because the first pin we're going to talk about is neither one of those things. No, not one that Raze bought nor received as a gift. So we're going to go ahead and put this guy away. We're going to get right into it. So how is it that the first pin is something that Raze did not receive as a gift, nor did he buy it himself? Well, because Raze had a trade going on, which is actually quite interesting that it happened with the pin he thought he was not going to be able to trade very quickly. Yep, and I just dropped it. Of course I did. So this goes back over here. And yeah, the flaming Molotov cocktail, with it says anarchy. Yeah, basically, Raze found somebody that wanted it and somebody that was willing to trade it. So say goodbye to this one. It's going away. That's why he's got the little box out. The box he keeps the pin backs in. Yeah, that's what that box is. Got to get the backs for that pin out so he can go with the trade. But what did Raze get in exchange for that? Well, yeah, I think you can imagine that this was a real give me. It's a balloon animal dog, and yeah, if you've seen Killer Clowns from Outer Space, you know that there is an opening scene where the clowns actually bring out a balloon animal dog, and when they put it on the ground, they've got a wire to it, and it acts like a real dog. So, yeah, this is also from StrikeGently.com, because, yeah, it was some of my videos that made this individual actually go to StrikeGently.com to check it out, and ended up getting quite a bit of pins. And of course, with every 3 you buy, you get 2 more for free. So yeah, he showed up with a nice big bag of pins. And this was one of the ones that they included for free for him. And so we just basically swapped them out. You know, you got some that you got some that you didn't necessarily want, and I got some that didn't necessarily want, so we swapped them out. So where are we gonna put this thing up in the grander scheme? Pretty much got to go low on this one because this board is starting to fill up. I thought I had a Killer Clowns pin, but I am not seeing. Okay, I got the cotton candy pod person up here. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and put this down here, and yes. So we're gonna say excellent trade there. I will be delivering this probably tomorrow, and yeah, that takes care of that. Now for the pins Raze got for Christmas. Yes, first up we have the Ecto-1, the license plate of the Ecto-1 from Ghostbusters. This is really cool. It just makes sense to get this. Obviously, that was everybody knows the Ecto-1, and it's from the movie Ghostbusters. I've already said this. I'm repeating myself because I'm like, yeah, this is awesome. So yes, this was a gift. This was part of a batch of pins I got as a gift, and yeah, Ecto-1 going up on the board because of course it is. Boom. Oh, put a little thumb on that. Next up, we have got the handbook for the recently deceased. This is from the Beetlejuice movies. What's funny about this is the person that gave this to me was worried that I might already have it. But the funny thing is Raze didn't buy this because, or didn't get this for himself because he would have had to get two, because he would have had to give one to the person who bought him this one. So the fact that they didn't have one pretty much was the indicator that Raze didn't have one. So now they don't have one. Raze has one, and that's not how it was supposed to work out. But yeah, this was a gift, and Raze has passed on getting it in the past just because he thought that the other person would enjoy it more, but apparently for some reason Raze ends up with it. But yeah, Handbook of the Recently Deceased from the movie Beetlejuice. We'll put this right under the movie quote pin, and wow, the board has grown a hair. That was weird. And finally, and yeah, we could go ahead. The last of the gifts, but definitely not the least. You know how Raze goes. He saves the best for last. It is a Welcome to Derry, Maine, established 1838. Yeah, you knew Raze is going to get another Pennywise pin because he absolutely loves it. And yeah, this is so much fun because it does. It looks like a state pin of some kind, or a town pin. And I love the fact that it's got a little balloon on there, and then right on the waterfront there is a little paper boat. Georgie's boat. Poor little Georgie. So yeah, awesome pin. Obviously the person that picked these out knew exactly who they were buying for, and yeah, I cannot complain with this one bit. Another Pennywise pin is always welcome, and Derry, Maine, that's another one of those great ones that Raze could wear where people are seeing it but not necessarily seeing it until they look at it more closely. But now we're gonna bust into the pins that Raze had gotten for himself while shopping for other people. And we're just going to go ahead with the first one right out the gate because this is one of those things that Raze feels like he should have already had, but didn't. and that seems really strange. But yeah, Ray's got an Art the Clown, the Terrifier, little pin. After getting that, well, I mean, I did get the Clown Cafe pin from the Terrifier mystery box, but yeah, like, why didn't I get an Art the Clown pin? That doesn't make much sense. So yeah, this was a must-have. Of course, he needed to have an Art the Clown pin because art is awesome. So this one goes right up here next to the Pennywise centered pin. And yeah, we are moving right along. We've still got several. Yeah, normally Raze only does 5, and I think if you count the pin, boom, yeah, we've already crossed the threshold of 5 pins. That does cross the threshold of 5 pins, including the trade. So we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep getting into these. And what is next up? Oh, you knew there was gonna be, if Raze was buying pins for himself, you knew there was gonna be a Cthulhu pin. Yeah, and this is just a pin of the book, The Call of Cthulhu by H.P. Lovecraft. And yeah, it's gorgeous. It's just absolutely perfect. Another pin that Raze absolutely is proud to display amongst his other Cthulhu pins that he's got. If you don't remember, when there's one there, there's one there. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think there's like 4 other 4 other Cthulhu pins going on this board. But that doesn't stop him from wanting another one if it looks really good, and this one really does. I think I got this from the original Underground, the website. It's a very fun site with a lot of very off-the-wall items, and you know Raze doesn't shop the norm. Ooh. Especially not for himself. And along that website, Raze also found the Lament configuration, and we all know that Raze enjoys the Lament configuration. The box from Hellraiser, and yeah, this is just a cute one. This is a great idea for a pin, just all the way around. So we're gonna go ahead and tag this up here. Raze has got a lot of pins. Didn't realize quite how many pins I had till I started doing this and everything. But once again, leaving the best for the last as far as the ones he purchased from the original Underground. This was really exciting, even though Raze doesn't live in New Jersey. But Raze has got a pin of the Jersey Devil in one of the early artist renditions of what it's supposed to look like. Looks really, really cool. Yeah, Raze has known about the Jersey Devil since he was in elementary school because, you know, yeah, Raze reads the creepy crap. So he was reading about urban legends and cryptoids before the term cryptoids had even come about. Maybe even before the term cryptozoology came out. Raze was already looking into these guys, and the Jersey Devil was definitely one that had caught his attention. So, yeah, seeing this pin, I mean, I could get like other artist renditions of it, but like this is the one that's always the one that Raze is always going to think of when he thinks Jersey Devil. So, yeah, got a nice little cryptid pin going on right there. And that would necessarily mean that was it for the pin videos, except that Raze did something exciting. While he was at Hot Topic, he found some blind box pins, one for Venom from Marvel Comics and the other from Invader Zim, and of course Raze just couldn't resist on those. And the Venom is the only one that there's a potential where Raze will get it and not necessarily like it, because he loves his Invader Zim. So we're going to go ahead and open this one up first, just to go ahead and get this guy out of here, because the chances of it being one that Raze doesn't want to keep is very, very slim. Ooh. But yeah, got these at Hot Topic. Gotta love their little blind boxes. And, you know, getting them, it was just kind of like a gimme, because it was just like, well, the minute Raze got this, he knew he was going to be doing another pin video soon. Especially getting 2 when he waits till 5 till he gets another one. And who did we get? What did we get? Oh, we have got a sparkly little Grr, which is Invader Zim's robot sidekick, and a big part of the comedy of that show. It's a lot bigger than I was expecting it, and there's a little too much pastel going on here for Raze's taste. But it being sparkly, yeah, Raze has got to keep it because it's Grr, and we've got to get the back off of this thing, and I don't know why the fingers aren't gripping like they should, but yeah. Oh, so yeah, we've got Grr, the robot. I just, even looking at this, I can't help but think of some of Grr's best moments. But we're gonna go ahead and tag this right up in here, because this is obviously one that Raze is gonna keep. But yeah, you can even look, and the size of that pin is a lot bigger than the ones that Raze usually tends to get. You can see in the base here that, or in the very gist of it, that the majority of the pins that Raze has gotten for himself are much smaller. Because while Raze is not subtle, he prefers that his pins are. If that makes any sense whatsoever. But that leads us to the Venom pin. And looks like it says collect all 6. Raze isn't worried about collecting all 6. He just wanted to grab this one. And let's see if it's one that Raze is going to want to keep versus where he's not. And, oh, ouch. It's a comic panel of Venom with his big face, and it says, read our lips, Spidey, no way. While that does, like, fit Venom just perfectly, Raze really wasn't looking for a pin that had letters on it, just kind of wanted a nice little Venom pin. So yeah, this is a little bit out of the range. So oddly enough, we are putting this on the trade board. So I'm sure there's a lot of people excited to see that. But yeah, this one is going up on the trade board because just a little bit too, yeah, I don't even know what to say. Like Venom, would have loved to have had one of the other pins, but I think this may have been the only one that Raze didn't want. So we're going to go ahead and put this up here on the board. And, wasn't expecting to have to pull this guy out again, but sure enough, yes, that had to happen. So, anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this return to the pin videos, the first pin video of 2025. And yeah, like I said in the last video, not sure how often Raze is going to be doing these anymore, but we know we got at least one for the year. So Raze is going to go ahead and get out of here now, but never forget, the life is full of odd moments. You never know when you're going to be defined.
You know what? If you want, we can grab that.